Tower, Cirrus 315, Golf Tango, ready for takeoff 20.
At 125, ready to go if I need it. Clear.
Cirrus 5 Golf Tango, fly runway heading, maintain 3000, runway 20, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 20, runway heading 3000, 315 Golf Tango.
For Rich, manifold pressure is good at 36 now and climbing slightly. Fuel flow is 35.8, 36 is good. 70 knots, 75, 78, rotate. 700, climbing 3000. Good airspeed, flaps are going up.
Departure Cirrus 315, Golf Tango, 1400, climbing 3000.
315 Golf Tango, you're in contact.
Upon 2000, right turn 320, 4000, 315 Golf Tango.
Doing 2000 up to 4000, heading 1402, 2000, for 7000. Back to the airport if we had to get there, it would be the nearest airport.
6000, 315 Golf Tango.
4,300 climbing 6,000, 120 knots in airspeed, heading 320, boom. 120 knots. Green, 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 green. GPS, 6,000 climbing 10,000. Cylinders are getting kind of hot here, so I've slowed down my climb. I keep a 500-foot-minute climb going. I'm getting that at 130 knots. 315 Golf Tango, contact Campbell approach 134.35. Good morning.
Campbell, Cirrus 315, Golf Tango, 7,500, climbing 10,000. Those cylinders are getting a little hot. I want to take a picture of that.
What's that?
That's caution, the cylinder head temp. That's what I'm saying. On a climb, that happens, but I don't get that very often. I want to see those cylinder heads get cooler. And Campbell, Cirrus 315, Golf Tango, we've reduced our climb just to let our cylinders cool off a little bit.
315 Golf Tango, no problem, sir. I'm going to do, I'm just going to level off here for a minute. And then what I'll do is I'll lean it out, bring these temperatures back, cooling it down with the cylinder, get less gas now, boom. Lean at peak. What happens when you level off, the air gets a straighter shot through those holes into the engine.
To cool it.
It cools it off better, yeah. It's dropping. Caution's gone.
It's going down though.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, at 8,000. We have a tailwind so we can glide further forward than back. We're getting 10 miles forward. We're getting 7 miles back. Cylinder heads are still at 410. I'm still climbing. Go for Rich. It usually cools it down too. There, level off. Was it 420?
Yeah, 420.
Makes our lean and peak way better in terms of cooling off, it looks like. Cooling down again. Probably where we're cruising, we'll probably stay right there. We were just above the 420 and added yellow. I leveled off at 9. Controller knows I'm going to be doing that. Back under. I want to climb another 1,000 feet here once I get back under 400. The other way to cool it down fast is ask for a descent. Like if it kept going up, I'd say I want to go down to 800 because now you're speeding up, really pumping air through the engine. It's working hard. It's really got to pitch. When you're heavy, it's got to pitch more, so you're getting less airflow through the cowling.
I went up again.
Campbell 315 Golf Tango, I want to descend to 8,000, please.
Sure, 315 Golf Tango, descend to maintain 8,000.
Down to 8,000, 315 Golf Tango. full rich, back up the gas, gonna fire off a lot less combustion. There's extra fuel now in the cylinders, so we should be getting a rapid descent in cylinder temps here as we descend. I wonder if that's upset or what if that's a sensor, the way that went up and down really fast. I thought I was filming that just now.
It's all over the place.
I'm gonna get this thing down, let's see. Damn it. 315, Golf Tango requesting 6,000.
315 Golf Tango to 718, 6,000.
6,000, 315 Golf Tango. 315 Golf Tango, I want to deviate over to, let's see, what's my nearest airport? HVC, Hopkinsville, Christian, 305 Golf Tango. I'm getting a hot temperature. I think it's a sensor, but I'm not sure.
315 Golf Tango, roger. Turn left heading 19er, Christian, 190. I'll set you up for runway 26.
190, set for 26, 315 Golf Tango.
And just let me know when you have the weather.
315 Golf Tango. Any chance you can give me the weather?
Stand by. Campbell Army Airfield at 1555 Zulu, winds are 180 at 9er, 600.
315 Golf Tango, affirmative. Got it, thanks. Direct Yuri right now, 315 Golf Tango. It's going to be Yuri at 2500 down to 814. 25, 814 on a miss. Climbing out. 1,000 to 3,000. Right hand turn, 3,000.
And then the 315 Golf Tango advise we have the weather and NOTAMs. There's a NOTAM for that approach.
315 Golf Tango, can you advise on the NOTAM?
Yes, stand by here. It says when NOTAM for the runway 26 approach, LPVDA 8.
315 Golf Tango, got it, thank you.
Alright, well.
Clear Yuri, across Yuri at or above 2,500, cleared for the RNAV 26. 315 Golf Tango. And I might want some pictures. But just take a couple periodically if you see anything interesting. On the descent, power's back to 13 and a half. Flaps is on first. That's flaps is in. Christian County, Cirrus 315 Golf Tango, 5 mile final, 26 full stop. I love that controller. He did a good job. I got airports clearly in sight. If you can hear me, Cirrus 315 Golf Tango can cancel IFR with you at this time.
315 Golf Tango, I hear you loud and clear. Thank you for the call. Cancellation received. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a great day.
Thanks for your help. Frequency change approved. Everything's fine. 315 Golf Tango.
Excellent news.
Christian County, Cirrus 315 Golf Tango. Mile and a half final, 26 full step.
500.
Gotta rethink how I would pick my airport. This is probably the right one. Be an interesting thinking exercise when it's all over. Plenty of runway, take your time.
So I make a history of recording my flights, so I'm in a situation to debrief them really every time. On this particular flight, the last thing I heard as I'm coming in on short final was me starting to debrief myself and second guessing some of the things I did before I even hit the ground. So my first criticism to myself is, wait till I'm on the ground. I'm not a CFI, don't pretend to be. This is a debrief by me, for me. Hopefully this is a thought-provoking scenario for you. and you get ahead of it in case it same situation comes your way. Draw your own conclusions. So looking back, the problem I suspected was a sensor. When the CHT went from 400 to almost 600 and back again, I was half right. It took 2 days. The mechanic replaced the sensor first. I did a test flight. The solo flight failed. It spiked to 600 after having passed a good run-up, but right after rotation it spiked to 600. I did an immediate land. Within the next 2 days, I dumped the data into FlyStow, new to me, and it showed clear spikes that were so rapid that it convinced the mechanic it was absolutely a wiring issue, and that turned out to be the case. He replaced or tightened up the wire. I did another test flight, took it up to 10,500, aggressive climb. The CHTs behaved normally. So all looking good. 2 days after that, I was on my way. I had a planned flight to St. Louis. I was paranoid about carrying passengers yet, so I made my business partner drive 6 hours while I flew so that we weren't in the plane together. Beat it up seriously over the next 2 days, 17 airports, and we are now ready to start carrying passengers again. What I would do differently in retrospect, I should have diverted sooner. That time frame's debatable. For me, probably about 30 seconds sooner. When I started descending to 6,000, I wish I had turned and done the 6,000 or asked for the descent. In short, the bigger lesson is when I don't see an instrument that I trust, I'm probably going to start deviating at that point. Stop fiddling. There were at least 2 times where things were overheating. I took action. They settled down. But as soon as I got close to 400, I started climbing again. I shouldn't have done that. That's a green area, but it's high in the green. I should have gotten down to 380. On takeoff, when I'm running through all my instruments confirming green, the CHTs were green, but cylinder 6 was already showing 400. From now on, I'm calling out 400. And at that point, I'm taking proactive action. I'll never let it go above 400 without leveling off or slowing my climb. Know my airports. I kept thinking about which airports around me have Cirrus maintenance fields. I'm going to do that in advance now on any flight and at least know where they are. But I will, of course, always be careful, not to stretch to an airport just to get to a mechanic. So that'll be a delicate balance. The alarm kept ringing once I started my descent to 6,000. Going forward, I will silence the alarm, but I will be careful not to silence until I really know what the problem is. In this case, I did know, and I could have silenced it, and it would have let me think a little bit better. Things I think I did right. I knew my outs right from the beginning. I always knew my nearest airport. I even knew my glide ranges. 10 miles forward, 7 miles back at a 6,000 foot altitude. I had 121.5 preloaded in COM 2. That goes back to an Atlanta flight where I went Nordo, lost COM, heading straight toward the Bravo. And 121.5 is now always preloaded in COM 2. As a reminder, I worked the problem pretty well, I thought, in terms of going lean at peak, going full rich. Overall, I'm happy with that. I'm especially happy about delegating to ATC. When he tried to get me to read the weather or read the NOTAMs, I asked him to do it. I asked my wife to film the panel for the mechanic. That kept her busy and kept her calm. So the bottom line, those are my takeaways. And you may call it differently. That's great. Just tell me about it. I'm here to learn. And I hope to see you guys at some airports.